Good morning, morning breathers. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
It's a happy Tuesday, Nick.
It sure is.
It surely is. Well, welcome to our little show we call Morning Breath, everybody. It's Tuesday, and I kind of stayed up late trying to watch some football last night and gave up.
Yeah, didn't watch it. I'm not a big NFL guy myself, but
I'm starting to have more interest, but not enough to stay up.
not enough. It must have been Sunday. I don't know. I was listening to somebody, and they were talking about the Cowboys-Steelers game was like rain delayed. And
Yes.
didn't get over till like midnight or something crazy like that.
Yeah, Sunday night football
Yeah.
started late. And I lost interest, so I just went to bed.
Yeah.
You know, back in my day, that was
The Cowboys and
game.
Steelers was the game to watch.
They had a lot of interesting, on the pregame to that, they had a lot of interesting guys, you know, Mean Joe Green and, who else? There was other guys, you know, from that era. That Lynn Swan.
Yeah. Franco Harris.
Oh, yeah, he was there. They had just short, blurpy interviews with him. It was easy to not like the Steelers. At least it was for me. And not that I was a big Cowboys fan, but I liked the Cowboys better than the Steelers.
When I was a kid, I was all about the Cowboys.
Were ya?
I had
Well,
all
Tony
the gear.
Dorsett.
Oh, yeah, all those guys. Well, yeah. Yeah,
It's just
I was just
phenomenal.
all about the Cowboys.
Just phenomenal. And Roger Staubach, I didn't. He was not my favorite Cowboy, but I probably was Dorsett, because I think I remember Dorsett at Pittsburgh when he was when he won the. I believe he went to school at Pittsburgh,
I think you're right.
and it was Pitt. And when I remember telling my mom, I said, "Well, there's the Heisman Trophy winner right there,"
And you were right.
and he did.
You should have gone on the betting apps.
I should have swamied the heck out of everything. From that point.
DraftKings, you'd been all over it.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Boy, did
you
I
have
miss
to use
the
your
boat.
dial-up phone to do it.
Dial 3.
Dial 3 to bet on Tony Dorsett.
Yeah. Well, opportunity lost. The Southeast Iowa Video Network, we are sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey and all the gang at KCTC. That took me a bit to spit that out.
It's all right.
Yeah. We're technical problems.
But you got it.
It's technical problems.
Yeah, it's a glitch. We'll blame Nick.
We'll figure it out.
Nick rolled his eyes at me. I saw it.
You don't like being blamed for stuff, do you, Nick?
It depends.
Hit the
It
button.
depends.
Okay. And the Morning Breath crew this morning, the three of us, which are Uber producer Nick.
That's me.
That's you. Boss man Matt.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. What happened to Ahoy?
Oh, yeah. Ahoy.
No, you're too late now.
Tuesday.
I'm rolling my eyes at you. Well, we are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
There you go. Paula
Willie.
says ahoy. Yeah, thank you, Willie. Yeah, see,
Thanks,
I forgot
Willie.
it. There you go, Nick.
See,
You
I
caught
did
that.
things way out of whack this morning. I just do that to keep you on your toes, guys.
Thank you, Willie. Ahoy, Paula. Ahoy, Jeff. Ahoy, Denise.
Tuesday breathers,
The
all of
Tuesday
us.
breathers.
Well, I think there was a football game last night. Did you look up who won? I mean, everybody seems to be a Kansas City Chief fan.
I think the Chiefs won. Yeah.
Easily?
I don't know. I just saw a headline.
Okay. I didn't even look it up. It's on too late. I'm reading a book right now.
Yeah.
Are you reading a book?
No, I watched I watched a documentary about 80s hair metal music last
Oh.
night on Hulu.
Okay.
It's pretty good. That's my jam, man. And it's making a big comeback. Look at Nick. Nick's all about it, and he didn't grow up in that area, but he's
Well, that's true.
Hairball
He
is-
likes the fur ball.
yeah.
What's this called? I might have to watch it when I get home.
It's on Hulu. It's called Nothing But a Good Time.
Oh, okay.
You get Hulu?
I do have Hulu.
It's a
What the hell?
three-part doc.
You
It's about the rise and fall of hair metal, starting with Motley Crue and Wasp and some of those, and then the next wave was Poison and
I can remember Motley Crue. I did not care for them when I was a kid. I did not care for them, but I like them. You know, I've since learned to like the music.
yeah,
The Dirt's a pretty good movie if you've seen that yet.
yeah, the Dirt. The Dirt. Is
Joe
a good
Dirt?
movie. No,
No,
just
no.
it's called
The Dirt.
the Dirt.
I haven't seen
it's
that one.
it's the movie about Motley Crue.
Oh.
A lot of debauchery. Let's just put it that way.
That was the life.
It was the life. And they were talking last night on this documentary about, the rock and roll lifestyle. And I'm sure all generations and genres of music have, it's a hard rock and partying lifestyle. But, oh my God, some of these guys are, oh my God.
Yeah. Well, they seem to want to maybe outdo themselves, or maybe that's what it took for them to get on stage every night. Who knows?
Well, it was drugs and alcohol, but just Ozzy Osbourne was in a hotel room or a hotel, and back in the day when they used to the businessmen would set their shoes outside the door and have them polished up, so they had polished shoes in the morning when they opened up. And Ozzy used to go around and crap in people's shoes. I mean, and leave a little surprise.
That would be a surprise, wouldn't it?
It would.
Put your foot into that.
Or you reach down
Who
and
you
pick.
blame?
Yeah, but it's Ozzy Osbourne crap. You save that, it's probably worth some money. It's a collector's
Probably
item.
was.
It probably was.
A little dried up now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is
well-
Ozzy still kicking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is he doing all right?
Well, I can't answer that.
Hell, he can't talk very well.
No, but yeah, he said him and is either Poison or Motley Crue. I think it was Poison. No, it was Motley Crue. Went on tour together when Motley Crue was early, and
That's where they learned their shenanigans. then, huh?
debauchery.
I'm
That's
gonna
my
call it
word of the day.
Shenanigans.
Yeah. So anyway, it's good if you're into that kind of music. It's really good.
Well, I do. I haven't got my other movies out of the way.
Yeah, I
yet.
know. Well, this is a doc. I've been watching a lot of docs. There's one about Bon Jovi that I watched a while ago, which is they're in that era, but I don't know if I'd call them hair metal. They're just kind of a different little thing. But
He seemed to be a little more refrained
yeah.
rocker.
Yeah. So anyway, that was good. But anyway, just got done watching one about WWF with Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, you were telling me that yesterday.
Yeah. And so that's kind of interesting. I watched WWF when I was a kid, which is now WWE. Because
Because he becomes 4F.
the World Wildlife Federation said, nope, we had WWF first. You can't use it. And
Well, that's why.
That's why.
Huh. I thought it was something completely different.
No, I think he's pretty sure World Wildlife Federation.
See, had I watched that documentary, I would know.
Yeah. And then I watched the Menendez. I watched the Menendez thing.
Did you watch that already?
Yeah, it's not a doc. It's a series. But it's not a doc.
Well, you see that most important Kim Kardashian says those boys should be free.
Yeah, well, so interesting.
Looks like they're going back in December.
Yeah, November. Prosecution in Los Angeles are reviewing new evidence in the case of Eric and Lyle Menendez to determine whether they should be serving life sentences for killing their parents in the Beverly Hills mansion more than 35 years ago.
That was 35 years ago.
35 years ago.
Unbelievable.
The attorneys for Menendez, 53. So Eric was 18 at the time. He's 53 now. And his 56-year-old brother Lyle have asked the court to vacate their conviction. There is no question the brothers committed the murders, but this office will be reviewing new evidence. What new evidence is coming up after 35 years?
Nah, who knows?
So anyway,
That was a long trial.
a hearing is scheduled for November 29th to see if they even get a new trial.
Well, I vote for this. Okay, give them the new trial, but let Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
I'll trade that.
Yeah. I was listening to a big, long debate on podcasts about Pete Rose.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you learn? Don't spoil it for
I didn't
me.
learn anything new.
Okay. Yeah.
Just he got a lifetime ban.
I know.
And
But Pete Rozelle didn't like him or whoever it was.
well, but so the point, and I think he should be in. So let's get that out. I think
All
he
right.
should be in because he did everything. They went through his list of stuff he did, things you can't even remember he did. And he was a phenomenal,
for God's sake.
phenomenal baseball player.
Yes.
on many levels.
Yes.
He made the All-Star game at like 5 different positions, and he could bat left or right-handed, and he's phenomenal, right? So he should be in my opinion. But they were saying he had every opportunity to make things right, not just Pete Rozelle, but several different commissioners or a couple different commissioners, whatever, and he just refused. He just absolutely refused, and he says, "I'm still gambling. I don't care, whatever." And they changed the rules, so a lifetime ban was not a lifetime of baseball; it was a lifetime ban.
Oh.
So
So now maybe he can go in post.
no. They changed it so it's not just.
Oh, not just.
So it is your lifetime. I mean, it's actually the rule is you are for life, or not just life, forever, right? So the rule is the rule. Anyway, I still think he should be in, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Well, baseball. I don't care about you if you don't let Pete Rose in. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So there you go.
Let him in.
Ray says the making of the We Are the World documentary is absolutely fascinating. And it is. I watched that too. It is good. You remember that song?
Yes, I do. That was a collaboration between.
Like 50.
Yeah, but wasn't Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson,
and
Lionel Richie,
and one other.
yeah.
Who's the producer?
Maybe
The
it wasn't
producer guy.
Lionel Richie. Maybe, but I know who you're talking about. But yeah, I think Lionel Richie was
Lionel
involved.
Richie was part of it, but I think there was a big producer, and I can't say his name.
Yeah, agreed.
Their brainchild. And
Yeah,
boy, they had everybody in that thing.
They filmed that in one night, overnight,
That's crazy.
because it's like the American Academy of Music Awards or something was that night. So all these people were going to be in town. So after it's over, they all snuck them into this studio, and they got it done in a day.
That's crazy. Well, it's kind of the all-stars, right?
Yep.
They were the best of the best.
Yep.
They raised a lot of money for, what was it,
Was it AIDS?
AIDS?
I think it was AIDS.
a long time ago. Yeah. Well, those are the things that run across our mind.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Well, Jimmy said that his birthday, Barbara's birthday today.
Barbara.
Quincy Jones. Thank you, Jeff.
Quincy, that's it.
Yeah. So Barbara Steffens, I believe. Jimmy says happy birthday.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday. Yes. Jeez, it was just, you had me for a moment.
Well,
But
Jimmy did it.
It's all running together. That's good to hear, Jimmy. Ahoy.
Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy.
I was reading something just the other day. We're in October, and so it was the most popular Halloween costumes of your year,
Okay.
the year you were born.
Oh, the year I was born?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I'm going to start with mine, which is 1964, because it goes way back. So, like, the first one in the 50s was a cowboy.
Right.
Everybody wanted to be a cowboy.
Right.
64, everybody apparently wanted to be a Beatle.
Yeah.
The Beatles.
See that? You have to do the whole haircut and the whole thing to get into that.
I guess. Now, I don't ever remember wanting to be a Beatle. So this was apparently, I was 0 at this point.
Well, but if you're a kid, the Beatles would have been like just suit and tie, weren't
How
they?
is that? Yeah, that was what they look like. Yeah.
I mean, if you're a kid, who wants to put on a suit and tie?
Apparently, the teenagers did.
Well, all right.
And then Sonny and Cher. Barbie was in 1966.
Yeah.
Morticia Adams.
Yeah.
67. I can see that one. This one I don't understand. Rosemary Woodhouse in Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
You want to be that? That's
No.
supposed to be one of the scariest movies ever. What year were you born?
72.
72. Don Corleone.
Okay.
Everybody wanted to be him. Before that was Willy Wonka.
Ah,
That I get.
that I could see that.
Don Corleone. Corleone. That was for Godfather.
Godfather.
Don.
I've never seen Godfather.
Marcia Brady in 73.
Yeah.
I've never seen the whole of Godfather.
I've never seen any of them.
I wished it was on something that I could watch.
It is. I just ran across it last night. It's on one of the apps.
Which one?
I can't remember. I think it might have been HBO, but it might have. I don't remember.
How
Might
many
have been
things
Hulu.
do you have?
I got too many.
People wanted to be Richard Nixon. They dressed up like Nixon in 1974.
Well,
I'm not a crook.
Yeah, I was gonna say that had to be kind of a joke mock
Let's
thing.
get 76, Charlie's Angels. Remember that
Oh
show?
yeah, love that show.
Would not have been good for us to dress up like
When
Charlie's
you're an
Angels.
8 or 9 year old kid,
But
Charlie's
boy,
Angels was all the
oofta.
thing.
They're,
It's like,
they're little
let's watch Charlie's Angels.
three-piece suits and vests. 78 was Michael Myers, Rocky Balboa in 79.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones in 81. E.T., Michael Jackson in 83. Madonna. 1984. When were you born, Nick?
95.
Oh, that got to go way up here.
Way up there.
I'm going by this. I see Alf, 1987.
Okay.
California Raisins was big in
Yep.
86.
Yep, I could see that.
Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, Marty McFly, the Terminator in 91. You said 93?
95.
95. Barney in 92. 95. Lloyd Christmas and Harry Dunn.
There you go. Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. You didn't want to be that for a while. Spice Girls, Austin Powers. It's just interesting. Britney Spears in 2000. I know I'm just rolling on, but some of these were Captain Jack Sparrow in 2003.
See, at least he's a pirate. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah. Darth Vader was the last one. And this was all according to Reader's Digest.
Sure.
I thought that was interesting.
It is interesting.
The Beatles. What's scary about the Beatles?
Well, like I said, suit and tie, funny haircut.
Funny haircut indeed. All right, we better take a break, shall we?
Let's go for it.
Okay, thanks, Nick. We'll be right back.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Good morning, morning breathers. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Boy.
Ray, you worry me sometimes. That last comment. Funny, but you worry me a little bit. You have something else you want to talk about there before we do something else?
I got a couple things.
You got something before we do something?
Do something before we do something. Top 5 best Iowa small cities.
Oh.
As rated by Wallet Hub.
Wallet Hub.
Yeah, which I don't know about.
They're well known for their ratings of cities.
Oh,
That's when I think Wallet Hub. I think, they're top of the pile.
They came up with a list of the top 5 best Iowa small cities.
Okay.
And small cities defined as population from 25,000 to 100,000.
Oh, that's small. Okay.
Small city.
Well, we can't get into that conversation.
Well, not in our little neck of the woods, but
there can't be that many. There's only like 5 anyways, isn't there?
well, it's 1,318 cities across the country that they sampled, but for affordability, education, healthcare, some of that kind of stuff, right? But the 5 Iowa cities that made it into the top 80%. So they all got into a percentile and whatever. So can you want to guess?
Cedar Rapids.
No, Cedar Rapids would be too big.
Too big. Iowa City.
Iowa City's number 4.
Ames likely.
Ames is not on the list.
Okay. Dubuque.
Dubuque is number 5.
Then I'd probably have to go like
2 Des Moines suburbs and one
Altoona.
No,
Or not, I mean the one north.
Ankeny. Ankeny's number 1.
I'll be darned.
And Urbandale is number 3.
Okay.
And then Bettendorf. number 2. So Ankeny, Bettendorf, Urbandale, Iowa City, and Dubuque.
Bettendorf.
Yeah.
I would not have thought of that.
I wouldn't have either. I've not spent a lot of time in Bettendorf. I've been to Bettendorf,
I go
but
over there every now and again.
Yep.
Don't we, Jimmy?
but yeah. So there you go. There's your top 5, according to Wallet Hub, small cities in Iowa.
I really think there's only 6, so
Yeah, there might
making the
not be-
list isn't a huge deal. I mean, to
There
get
might not
left
be.
off sucks.
It's like, all right, here's the top 5. Sorry, Burlington, you're out.
I'm not sure they're that big.
Are they 25,000? I don't even know.
think so.
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
I don't know.
Ray probably knows, or
Yeah, there you go, Ray. And then this is just kind of a strange little news story. A British doctor on Monday pleaded guilty to an audacious but unsuccessful plot to kill his mother's partner.
do you suppose British still use the term ahoy?
Oh, wait, no, I don't know. We can start that. We'll have to get there. Well, let's start with, Southeast Iowa.
Let's
and then
start
we'll,
here.
We'll spread from there.
It will grow exponentially. I'm
It
sure.
will. It'll make a
We got to
strong
get across
comeback.
the pond. I'm just going to call somebody over there. Ahoy.
Ahoy. Just start prank calling people. Ahoy. Of course, well, I don't know. Do you have international calling on your phone?
I can do it for a day or so.
There you go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's
I
all good.
interrupted.
That's okay. British doctor tried to kill his mother's partner with a fake COVID-19 vaccine, which involved him forging medical documents and dressing in disguise to inject his victim with poison.
Wait a minute. His
His mother's partner. Did I say? I might have said wife. It's mother's partner.
Okay.
So
He tried to kill her with fake.
Tried to kill him, but it was actually poison. He went over there with the idea that he was going to give him a COVID vaccine, and instead it was poison.
So was he pretending to be a nurse?
So he passed himself off as a nurse,
Okay.
and even took his own mother's blood pressure before administering the poison to her partner.
And his mother didn't recognize?
Apparently not. Well, he got
Jeez.
caught. So O'Hara,
What the hell are you doing?
But the guy survived and suffered, but he suffered from necrotizing fasciitis. I don't know, a potentially fatal flesh-eating bacterial infection.
Well, you don't want that.
No.
Flesh is important.
But he was concerned about his mother's will, which provided that her house would be inherited by the partner and not by him.
Oh, see?
So he tried to kill him.
Money, 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 money.
Apparently, he got a wig and stayed at a hotel and got a different car. So he went through the whole thing.
Boy, he went through it. He really thought this through.
He did.
Until he
Until he
took
got-
his mother's blood pressure.
Until he got caught.
And then she said, Jimmy, what the hell are you doing?
It's all fun and games until you get caught.
It is. The best laid plans. He should have thought a little further. He should have hired somebody else to do it.
Well, yeah, and he's a doctor, and I don't know how much money doctors make in Britain, but
He was a doctor?
he was a doctor, and he created the poison. He had huge knowledge of how to make poisons and how to do all this, and he didn't do it.
That's disappointing. Not that I wanted to see him succeed, but I expect better. Shame on him.
Do it right.
Yeah, come on. Do we have any strange but true that we can do? Here's something. How else do you celebrate Labor Day in Michigan than participating in a ranch dressing chugging contest?
I
Zach
like ranch, but I could think of other ways.
Yeah, Zach Orvis, Belding, Michigan, won the first ever competition at the Harmful Rooster restaurant by downing 24 ounces of the Creamy Delight in 10 seconds, beating 11 other people. I've seen people pour that much on their salad, so what's the difference? I don't feel sick. He won $100 for it. I think I could, 24 ounces. 24 ounces. That's quite a bit. That's 20 ounces.
That is 20 ounces.
So could you, in 10 seconds, that's a pretty good chug.
And it's thick.
Yeah.
I mean,
of course, sometimes you get the homemade stuff, you can get a little thinner.
yeah, I like
It seems like
ranch,
there's
but-
a thick and a thin.
Yeah, I agree, but
That's a chunk. I like ranch too, but maybe not in 10 seconds.
not in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Auckland City Mission in New Zealand is trying to recover more than its reputation after the charity accidentally distributed fake candy that was actually chunks of methamphetamine.
Oh, yeah. I read that.
The candies look like individually wrapped pineapple sweets and had been donated by a member of the public. The group's each block of meth weighed about 3 grams, packing up to 300 doses of the drug, enough to potentially be lethal. 3 people were treated after tasting the candy, but it was so unpleasant they didn't eat the whole thing. Thank goodness.
Thank gosh.
Auckland police were hoping to recover all the candy and were looking into the origins of the donation.
Remember, Mom and Dad that are listening, this was in New Zealand. This did not happen here, thank goodness, but do watch what your kids bring home.
Have some candy.
Let's hope it's not meth.
A block of meth.
For sure. All right, it's 7:40, Nick. We got to take a break.
Sure do.
You just yapping away over there. Yap, Nick. All right, we'll be right back.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
Family-friendly Halloween treat, visit the Midwest Haunted Rail. Unlimited rides on the Ghost Train, trolley, and carousel, blow-ups, and carnival rides, all for one low price. Kids 4 and under free. Scare up some fun at Midwest Haunted Rails, McMillan Park, Mount Pleasant.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Morning Breath. And yes, Paula, a block of crack of meth, it would be worth a lot of money, but it didn't give us a value. So.
But I think meth and pineapple candy have the same effect on your teeth either way. So you're still rotting your teeth out. So there are
you eat enough of anything, your teeth are going to go.
There's some comparisons there,
yes,
I think.
Indeed. Just caught my eye. Did we talk about this yesterday about the wreck, the shots fired and stuff?
Yeah, we did. We mentioned it.
So we don't have any more clear news other than it really happened, but we're under investigation still.
It's under investigation.
We don't have the full story.
There's a story there hidden under the surface.
Kaylin's going to get it.
We're working on it.
Kaylin's going to get it. We need a special edition.
Special edition.
Can we put out a special edition of the Southeast Iowa Union? Because we just need to know. Okay, Matt, we better get set for the day.
Set for the day, time 7:44 a.m. It is the 8th day of October. Temperature right now in Fairfield, 43, Mount Pleasant, 43, and Washington, 42. Lots of sunshine today with a high of 75 and a low of 44. Things to do in the Fairfield area this Saturday, 7:30 p.m. at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. They will be showing Alfred Hitchcock's classic silent film, The Logger, accompanied by a live organ playing the original score.
Fairfield does the neatest stuff.
They do that. So, yeah, I think that would be kind of cool.
It would.
Mount Pleasant area, the annual Feed a Farmer event hosted by the Mount Pleasant FFA is Friday from noon to 3 p.m. at Agri Center and Beck's in Mount Pleasant. There will be sack lunches with your choice of hamburger or cheeseburger with a bag of chips, cookie, and water. That's kind of cool. And Washington this weekend. The Washington Main Street, Washington is hosting the Meet Me in Washington Autumn Shop Hop Friday and Saturday from 10 to 5. Or it's Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturday from 10 to 4. On this day in history in 2004, American domestic lifestyle innovator Martha Stewart reported to a federal prison in West Virginia to begin her 5-month sentence for insider trading.
That was such a hope.
And she got out and she became friends with Snoop Dogg.
She's a buddy of Snoop's now.
She was a changed woman after she got out of prison.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure she was, a little bit like me, that she was seeing her therapist. And I know this, my therapist told me that they really don't like me standing in the corner of the waiting room when I'm waiting for my turn, the therapist, because I'm blowing air at everybody. I know it's annoying, but I'm a big fan.
All right, then.
So there we have it, folks. That's all we have for today. I don't know do we have a guest tomorrow, or are we just going to wing it by ourselves once again?
As far as I know, we're on our own.
We seem to make it, but it's always more fun when John and John the Voice and the Glorious
Greta.
And someday, extra. I don't get that one.
Extra edition for the traffic accident.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 7:46. Let's call it a day, shall we? Get me out of here, Nick. We'll be back tomorrow, everybody. Thanks for joining.